what's going on, everybody? It's DJ. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Calmsden Farm. Today we're going to be finishing up our bean harvest and taking a little time to care for the animals. Some of the feeding troughs are getting a little bit low and I don't want the animals to get angry. We're also going to start planting for our winter harvest. So let's get it started. And why don't we start today with a little bit of a double dump. Let's jump at both of our combine harvesters. We're going to get these things rocking and rolling, turn them on. Oh yeah, it's about to happen. Let's go. Hey-oh. It ain't got a lot of double dump right here. So I think I've got, I don't know, like 150,000 liters total, something like that. Yeah. I wonder if we could back this up and get a nice screenshot before it goes absolutely haywire. About right there. That look good? Take a screenshot. Got him. I don't think we got the double dump in. I think that one was finished. Hey, that's all right nonetheless. And it looks like we're good. 132,000 liters. So not as much as I thought we were going to get. That's all right, whatever. These are beans, and we're not even going to be selling these until later next year anyway. I'm using just a standard calendar to go by on everything, and it says July. I don't even know if we're going to be in July by the time the series is over. We'll figure that out, I guess, won't we? All right, we're going to take our largest combine harvester over there, which I think is going to be not that one. Yeah, this one right here. That's what I'm talking about. Big 13.8 meter header. Could use the massive 60-footer. I think that might be too much. It's just a little bit too much. We're not going to worry about that. We'll just use this one. Bean harvest, super simple, very easy. We'll get this done with, and we will be ready to start taking care of our animals. Let's do it. One thing about this field, this is field number 6, and that's a chicken. I'm just showing pictures at this point. We're right here. I've been doing about this field all wrong. Normally, I've been just kind of going back and forth like this, which is not the way to harvest this field whatsoever. Of course, you still need to run your headlands around the field. That way you help your worker. If you don't help your worker, you're gonna have a bad time. And we've all had a bad time with workers in Farm Sim. I think we're all tired of that. So I'm gonna finish up these 2 headlands and I'm gonna show you how I've been doing it. Most of the time, this field's off screen. We've done 2 fields by this point. And it's like, all right, DJ, we get the idea. You're harvesting a field. You're doing a great job, man. Let's move on. So let me get these headlands real quick and I'll show you exactly how I do this field. And I think it works great. All right, so you see these lines in the field. These are from when I planted. Now, when I planted, I went about doing this field exactly the way that I'm gonna show you right now. So what we need to do is kind of get lined up with these, because this is gonna put us, I think, around 70? Something like that? Yeah, 70 degrees, which should be accurate at least for console players as well. And then hire a worker. The worker is going to try and line up with these, and instead of going on the short way and having to turn around the more, this is actually going to go kind of at a diagonal way, just like this, and it should be able to hit the majority of everything, and it will hit almost the entire field. You may have to come through at the very end and do a little bit, but you'll be all right. And also, the workers have gotten pretty smart and know exactly where the end row is as well. So you get, well, may not be called the end row, but you guys see right here, he finished up there a little bit. He picked up right here where he left off, which is pretty cool. One of the biggest things, especially with running workers that I've seen, and a big mistake that I've made a lot. I made this mistake a bunch. Check the longest side. That's the side you want to run your worker on. Could start it over here as well if you would like. Either way, it really doesn't matter. I like starting it over here because it gives me a little overlap to start with. Exactly the same way is field number 2. And, well, maybe not field number 3. It's a little bit different. But this guy's doing great. He's doing awesome, and there's really not much for us left to do over there other than wait. So, let's bump around here. Let's give a little splash. And let's start getting things prepared for planting. Actually, we need to fertilize first. Oh yeah, we'll go hook up to a planter anyway. We should also probably get our combine harvester out of the field as well. I don't think that's gonna work very well trying to get everything done. So this, as far as I can tell, might just be our last harvest. You guys know I like doing oats and harvesting those at the beginning of December. We're in September right now, which means that this is gonna be the only way I'm gonna get this done. Of course, I'm using custom everything, so don't worry about too much. So we got that. Boom. Fold it in. Give it a little splash. Why not? Splash. Love that button. That's such a cool mod. I can't remember who makes that. I think it's like Viper GTS, something like that. You just hit the delete or the insert key and then splash. That's so cool, man. Sorry, I'm a little ADHD this morning, but I'm having a good time nonetheless. All right, fertilizer. I've swapped over to the Fent because, well, frankly, the JCB that we've got right now, at least at the time of recording this video, does not have the ability to turn off four-wheel steering, which makes going forwards at 40 miles an hour difficult, to say the least. Why did I park this here? Back it up, back it up, back it up. Also, if you haven't seen the Let's Play that I did showing off the used versus brand new planter, because this is definitely a used planter, yeah, there's no difference. Sorry. All you got to do is just fix them and you're good to go. All right, there's that. We're good. We got $641,000. You know what? Oddly enough, even in normal mode, I've done all right. We haven't cheated, nothing like that, nothing crazy. At least not that I can remember. I've been recording this series for a couple months now, feels like. Anyway, all right, let's get some fertilizing done, and soon our harvester should be done over there as well. And just like that, we're done. Man, we're getting closer, guys. We're getting much closer. I think the worker hit it all. And it did not take a very long. Oh, we got a little bit of a sprig up here. Nothing too crazy. We could hit this. Watch this. Watch this. What? You won't even see it. Don't blink. Boom. 1 liter. Got him. All right. So we're all finished up, ready to go. Harvesting season has now completed. Well, at least unless we get a contract, in which case we'll do one. By the way, are there any harvesting contracts? Is there anything ready to be harvested? There is field 20. What is field 20? That is oats. Now worth it. All right, let's keep moving along. Actually, field number 5, that's wheat. And it's getting close-ish. We might end up harvesting field number 5 because I would love to harvest field number 5. That was the one field that I just haven't done anything with. Have you harvested field 5? Let me know. The last dump of this harvest. Let's go ahead and drop it out. We'll see what we get. I think I could just walk right up to this and it tells me what's in it. Yeah. Oh, I love that. 4% damage as well. Kind of neat. All right. 178,000 liters. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. We'll go ahead and drop this header right here, which is where I've been putting it because I don't know where else to put it. And we'll go ahead and fold up our combine harvester while we're at it. And we'll give it a little splash. Yeah, see, with this mod, see, it actually benefits you guys because I haven't cleaned a vehicle since 2018. That's 4 years ago. And now we're cleaning everything, which is just awesome. All right, we'll go ahead and pull this forward. We got a few fields that are ready to be fertilized, or ready to be seeded, rather. And this is the next one. Set it on oats. And let's go. All right, so here's my idea for seeding. Of course, we're doing oats. Naturally, it's going to be our last harvest because, oats and grass. I mean, it has to be the last harvest, right? It's a DjGoHam Let's Play. It's oats and grass, man. Oats and grass. Let's go. I'm going to run my headlands, I think, with this tractor and then hire up the Massey Ferguson. And then we'll hire him up on a worker. And then as soon as he's hired up, we'll jump to another field and we'll just kind of tag team across a couple different fields and wait until we get everything done. Yeah, should be pretty simple, pretty easy. It's going to be pretty quick, that's for darn sure. I'm not rolling, I'm not mulching, nothing like that. I don't have the time for it, and I just physically don't care. Turn it on. Rock and roll. This is it. This is it. This is the last time we're going to be seeding on Calmsden. I'm gonna miss you, homie. I actually haven't planted real life in the game in like, I don't know, 3 weeks, something like that. It's been a hot minute, so I can't remember if I do 2 headlands or 3. I think I do 2. I can't confirm that. There's no way to validate that response, but I think that's about it. Anyway, I think we'll be all right. We're going to run around here. I did miss a little spot down here. There are some places that it seems like this Limkin seeder just doesn't like very well. And no matter how much I get down there and empty it or level it out, it's just never quite enough. And it's super annoying as well. All I wanted was just a little bit flat. I understand fields are not always, you know, nice. They don't always play well. This one's not playing well at all. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm heading that way. I may as well go ahead and run this top headland right here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, spin around. Oof, there we go. By the way, if you're not using the seeding options mod, I don't know what you're doing. The seeding options mod is incredible. It's from TF 2020 mods. And what they've done is they've taken every seeder and every planter in the game, base game, and they've turned them into direct drills, which you can turn on and off fertilization. Me, I don't like to run fertilizer on my farms, or on the tractors like this, rather. So for me, having no fertilizer to worry about is actually really, really nice, because I can just throw some fertilizer down and be done with it. It's only 2 of them after all. So, again, if you're not doing it, you need to make sure that you download this mod because it is awesome. Of course, it doesn't work with other modded stuff or other mods, so there is kind of, you know, a bit of a downside, but I think it's totally worth it. So there will probably be very few times where you actually see me using base game equipment, or not base game equipment as far as seeding goes, just because, I mean, this works. This works really well. And again, more spots like this. I have flattened this area out, smoothed it out. I have gone into both fields just to try and bring these areas together, and nope, no luck. You know what I found that works? Backing into each section and having to literally pull this way. This is the only thing that works. And it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. It doesn't make the map unique. It doesn't do anything like that. This sucks. All right, there's my rant for the day. I think we should just move on. Let's move on because we've got some animals to take care of. Now, the vehicle I've chosen today to be our fearless leader when it comes to getting everything taken care of for the animals is our Fence 700, the first tractor that we started with on this series. We've had this series a long time. It's got 15.4 hours on it, which ain't a lot when you got 60 hours on a gameplay. I think the Massey's got a little bit more than that, but you know what? This one's not too bad. It's not too bad. We do have a bunch of soybeans in here right now, so we are going to go ahead and take these over. Oh, I hit 2 deer. Yikes. Sorry, Bambi. We're going to go ahead and take this and dump this in our silo. I was reminded from the last episode that Omatana, she's got a production chain that works with soybeans. You can turn it into soy milk. Totally forgot about that. Unfortunately, we're not using any productions on this series. Well, of course, we're using the BGA, and we're also using a silo type thing that turns grass or chaff or hay into silage. Yeah, I don't want to do it by myself, so I just modified something that would do it for me. Let's go ahead and dump this in our main silo right here. I haven't really used the primary farm, like silo or farm number 1. Haven't really used that for anything, but this has worked really well for me. Hey, gotta love that orange up there. All right, so we've got chickens. We've got their food in their area. All we have to do is go get it. As far as the sheep, we need a lot of grass, and the cattle need TMR. So I think we're gonna start with the cattle because we're right here. Straw, they had 2.7 million liters of it. I think they'll be okay. Slurry is filling up fairly quickly, so we may need to consider emptying that out. We'll figure that out once we get there. But TMR, that's the first thing. Can we get TMR in here? And do we even have any? Yes, we do. We got 184,000 liters of it. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to put a huge dent in this. We're going to fill it up, but it's not going to be a lot. But at least we know that we've got that much. Come on, fill it up. Don't make me do this in 2 takes. It should be about it right there. Yeah, 184,000 liters. Perfect. And I'm going to back this in as well. There's no way I'm going to be able to turn around in there if I don't back this in. So we'll just do it like this. Tell you what, the cattle on here, super, super cool. I'm surprised that they only hold a few hundred. I think it's like 150, 200. Normally, I've modified it to hold 500. I've had 0 issues. It works just fine for me. I don't know what the overall issue was, but yeah, 500 cattle works just fine in here. The slurry is filling up though. Can we jump in it? Ew. Oh, I'm stuck in there too. That's nasty. All right, we're right over here. And this next little bit should be fairly simple because we're just going to make one trip over. And we should be able to dump out everything. Now, if I remember correctly, the sheep will hold, I think it's either 100,000 or 200,000 liters of grass. I want to double check this just to make sure. Let's see if that's the same amount for 28. That would be 50, 75, 100. So it looks like they hold 200,000 liters. Sorry, I was counting with my fingers on the screen. So let's see if we can put 200,000 liters of grass in here. Should be pretty simple. Sorry, 170 is what we need to put in here. I think this will almost top them off, so that should be good. Yeah, all right. So we got grass in here. That's what's going over to the sheep. Also, if you remember yesterday, whenever the last time you watched the last episode was, we did empty out the wool from the sheep. We got like a load and a half. It was a bunch of wool. What's up, Pup Dog? That's another thing. Pup Dog is just chilling. Yeah. All right. And water's good as well. We filled them up with water yesterday because we got one of the little tractors, the Antonio Carrero pack, the 4400. Love that little thing. We got some darker rims on there, dual tires. Come on, what's not to love, right? What's not to love? Actually, we might be able to use this to feed our chickens. Let's give it a try and see. Let's go ahead and raise our headache rack here because we're going to hurt ourselves. I know it's a roll bar, but for me, anytime I roll over, it's a headache. So we'll call it that for now anyway. Tell you what, compact tractor, super cool. All-wheel, all four wheels are all down. Oh, that's so cool, man. That's so cool. This should be able to handle this without any issues. Also, I don't remember how much is in here, so I guess we're going to find out here momentarily, huh? 4,400 liters. That's not too bad. Oh, it is a little bit heavy. Let's see. Let's turn on all-wheel diff lock. That made the difference. That made the difference. Oh, kind of made the difference. We're spinning. I don't think this is going to work. There is a lot of smaller equipment, I think is the word to use. This is not one of them. This is not one of the pieces of equipment that I would recommend trying to use. With the we're just sliding is all we're doing. I can't even get leverage on it to turn it. Stupid thing. Had to hook and unhook just to get the darn thing in the position that I wanted it to get in. And I'm still not able to leverage my turning, but at least this, the way that's going is working. Oh man, I almost filled them up. That's perfect. Cattle looking pretty good for now at least. And chickens are very, very happy. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll take this. We'll try to back this back into its spot. I don't wish me luck. That's about all I can say. Oh, no, this is working just fine. Going downhill works. These little tractors are cool, just not for what I'm trying to use them for. You know what? Let's just park it up over here because that's about where it belongs. While we're at it, let's go ahead and take these bits of eggs and zoom them right over here to the edge. Kaboom, 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 zoom. Got them. All right. We're building up good eggs. We're building up a good amount. I don't remember when I'm supposed to sell them, but we're building up a good amount. So now we're looking good. Chickens have plenty of food. Eggs are down to 0. That's what we want. The sheep, lots of water, no wool, lots of food. Perfect there. And then over here with the cattle, we've got milk, looking okay. Straw, yeah, they've got plenty of straw because it's accidentally using our silo. And slurry, plenty of slurry as well. And the food, not too bad. Now, the interesting thing is the cows haven't reproduced in 2 years. I've had 0 new little baby cows. I don't know if it's something I've done wrong. I don't know if there's anything else going on over there that I need to know about. Maybe I need to put a bull in there. Usually all the cattle in Farming Simulator history have been artificially inseminated. That's just kind of been the way things work. And I don't imagine things have changed. But you never know, do you? you never know. Just like you never know when I'm going to end these videos. I'm going to end this one right here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We're getting closer. Again, we're going to be going through episode number 30 on this series, and then we're going to be done. I'll be releasing a episode 21 through 30 supercut, and later on, maybe in a week or so, we will be releasing the episodes 1 through 30, the full series for you guys. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing to Elm Creek. We're going back to Elm Creek. I got 3 or 4 more episodes to record there, and then we're going to get that series completely finished. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all the good stuff. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.